From the Andover Community Center, Joe Rulin along with Jim Childs. This is postseason hockey. It's the semifinals of the sections, and I'll tell you, Andover's had some success in the background, but tonight they faced a Forest Lake team ready to get at it.
Yeah, these two faced off 3 times in the late teens in 2018, 2019, and 2020. In the sectional final, Andover coming away with all 3 victories. Tonight, when I talked to their coach, Coach Gaffey, he said they need to be fearless and not get overwhelmed with the Andover success and the Andover aura.
Got to sneak a quick need to know by Joey, and the Huskies come in 17-8-1. 7 of their 8 losses have come when the Huskies trail after that first period or are tied, and the Huskies need to bring that juice in the first period tonight.
Yeah, they do, and that's their best period. Their best period. You know, a couple of historic things for the Huskies. They have won 22 consecutive sectional games, dating back. This will be the 8th year in a row that they're trying to get to be a sectional champion. The other thing is Melissa Volk is going for her 250th win as the head coach of the Andover Huskies. So lots of things on the line for the Huskies, and this should be a good one tonight, Joe.
Juice is coming your way. The excitement, an epic matchup here at the section semifinals on QCTV, coming your way in just a moment. Focus, fuels, flow. That's the theme here this morning in the first period as we have the Andover Huskies, as we're just past noon, getting ready to take on the Forest Lake squad here. Section 7 semifinal matchup, and it's just a key instrumental that the Huskies start with that spark in that first period, Jim.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be a key to shut down this first line for Forest Lake that has 41 goals so far on the season.
They drop the puck quickly and underway, of course, in that yellow with maroon trim. That's Forest Lake. Number 4 in this section. They had a 3-1 win over Duluth just a couple of days ago. Huskies try to bring it in first. A wrister from that far point by Little. Hits and rebounds here to the near side. Now a chance off the bench coming up to clear. Good pace by Clough, who comes right off the bench, and a switch there with Little quickly. Jump back behind. We'll get you caught up. Who's between the pipes here in the first stoppage as well. Hills, meanwhile, headmans it back. Now it's center ice across the logo. Clough tried to pass it to herself, gives it up on the turnover, and now Forest Lake will carry in. Wrister here this time, and you're going to see a switch up on lines, I think, a lot here as they try to keep an eye on those first 2 lines for Andover for Forest Lake.
Yeah, the Coach Caffey said that they're only going to run basically with 2 lines tonight, or this afternoon, with spot duty for that 3rd line. A backhand clears it through the neutral zone, race to the puck, trying to hunt it down here quickly is McQuaid. As the Huskies with an 8-0 win over Anoka in the quarterfinal matchup. Circling back now and trying to lift it across the ring, deflected back. That will go the distance, and we'll get our first icing whistle of the game. Let's get a look between the pipes here for Forest Lake, Jim. Yeah, there you see Clara Hills right there. She comes in, excellent record, 14-7. The junior has 1 tie. She's got a 1.22 goals against and 938 saves percentage. 7 shutouts so far. And for Forest Lake, Taylor Thompson, another junior, 13-4-5, 193 with a 938 save percentage. Both solid goalies.
Huskies cycling quick, a good shot up top. Nice save. Cleared away after Christensen went upstairs. Unable to hold the zone. Dropping it back there is Schreifels. Schreifels has certainly played with a lot of confidence here the last half of the season. And she comes in as a plus 34 on the season. Looking for it. Luca between the skates there. Now captured. Back again by Christensen. She'll move in. Sets it back to that far point. Little was disrupted with her stick just inside the blue line, and the Huskies will take it back and now give up a chance. A breakaway opportunity, scores on that takeaway. A turnover and capitalizing. Abigail Slovanidis picks up goal number 19 of the season and gives Forest Lake an early 1-0 lead on the turnover.
Well, her 19th goal. She is the offense, and just a poor pass really came off the stick of the defenseman, and great finisher. You could see that goes left side. Forest Lake up 1-0.
Huskies just a bit passive in that neutral zone, gave it up. Slavonitas made them pay. Shot to the low side of the glove to beat Clare Hills, and it's a 1-0 lead for Forest Lake early on here with 14:30 to play in the first period. Let's see how the Huskies respond. Back behind is Atkinson. Working it back up, intercepting that pass is Jenny. Jenny lifts it and then promptly deposits it into the Forest Lake bench. That has to be an unassisted goal by Slavonitas.
I'm sorry. Coach Volk right there going for a 250th win. Her 10th trip to the state tournament is on the line.
Fanning at the far point, trying to send it in a little deeper defensively. Now getting it back on the stick there is Andrews, Piper Andrews. She'll whistle it along the ring. Thorson gets to the puck first. Again, good job disrupting by Jenny, and she'll shuffle it back on the backhand, forcing the Huskies all the way back in their end of the ice. A tip ahead on the pass from Mac Jones. McQuay tries to get to that puck, covering up there for the save. Of course, was Thompson. So early 1-0 lead. And it's right now, it just looks like Forest Lake just a half a step ahead. Even on the clearing passes, they're getting a chance to jump on those boards and control it.
You can just see the energy coming from the bench compared to where the Huskies are. You can feel that the message of no fear has set in with the entire.
For whatever reason, I can't seem to hear Jim in the headset. Holding the zone, tipping it down, Engler. Engler almost into the blue with a chance. Redirected back to the corner by Forest Lake. Schreifels holds the zone, gets it back to Schreifels, misses on the one-timer, and Grizzly trying to get after that puck, and now covering it up way out is Hills, and just looks a little flustered that time as Schreifels came in. And jumping on that puck was Kissel with a chance for a breakaway, but Hills gets there first to cover up.
Yeah, and what you're seeing is the Rangers are just closing on the defense of when they're in the offensive zone for the Huskies.
There's a shot, hits the skate of a Husky player and deflects back behind the net off the faceoff as Forest Lake won that draw. Good pressure continuing to pinch in. Slavonitas causing some disruptions, trying to get that breakout, and the Huskies whistled for the ice. With 13:13 to go first period, Forest Lake 15-5 and 6 came in with now 73 goals on the season. Surrendered 50. Their big period, Jim, is that second period where they've outscored opponents 28-13.
Yeah, they're plus 15 in that second. And the Huskies' best period is their first period.
They have you correct. They've outscored those opponents 35-12 in that first period. But right now, Huskies down 1-0, gaining the center ice and now the line. Collision. That was with Jenny. She's back up, cruising up front. Now circling back behind, looking for a chance to wrap around. That's disrupted by the defense of Andover. Near that far point, sending it to the near point. Begin Little tries to put a backhand back beyond the blue line, but it's a good keep there for Forest Lake to hold the zone. Now a skate out opportunity. Some juice coming here. And a move up by Larson. Iceland. Larson rizzles one up top. Shoulder save. You can tell there's some good Forest Lake fans here, and the bench certainly active here early on. And this one will bring on another ice and a face-off back into the Forest Lake end of the ice.
Yeah, both these teams met in 2018, 2019, and 2020 in the sectional final. And Andover coming away with all of those. And we'll take a look at the standings, Joe. You see right there the Northwest Suburban Conference. First time the Andover Huskies haven't won in 5 years. In fact, their first loss since 2018. As the Huskies now in section play and one and done.
Setting back up here in trying to disrupt and carry out. They will if they could get the puck. They had a 2-on-1 opportunity, but it's lifted back into the Huskies' blue line and then whistled for the offside. Forrest Lake.
Now you can see it right now. This Rangers team is not worried about the Andover aura at all. They are taking it to them, and I think the Andover will need to get their energy level to match the Rangers.
Skating in now, controlling the junior. Slovenitas with the goal here in this first period on the breakaway. She tried to carry it in, moved off her stick, and now a chance here for Andover, and it's pickpocketed from behind. Thorson trailing on the play, sends it down to the corner. Kicked up, Gertis. Gertis had a couple of goals versus Anoka. She gets back out in front of the net. McQuay tries to beat that puck to the corner. Good stick work by Gertis. A backhand over to Mac Jones. Jones puts it through the blue in the air, tried to get that tip. It goes to that far corner. This one on a tip. Disrupted, punching in, and trying to hold the zone is Mac Jones. Sifting it back to the corner, and now McQuay comes in to disrupt, but a good job of holding that control of the puck by Kemplin. She gets it back out beyond the blue line. Jones waits for some additional support, now gains the line and tries to hit a cutting teammate in Engler. First line back out there, and Engler just inside the blue line, weaves it along the board, getting the tip, puts it back outside, kicked out there by Thompson. 10.5 to play, first period, still a 1-0 lead for Forest Lake. They try to get the clean breakout, but holding the zone. Nice job there by Little, but they're going to call it offside as they felt that puck just got outside that blue line, and it looked like Little had held the zone. But we will get the face-off just outside the Forest Lake bench and blue line.
This line right here for the Huskies is really the catalyst that needs to stir to the drink this in this game, and we'll look to see if Engler can get her line rolling.
Tip, a couple of players overskate the puck now. It's on the stick of Hannah Christensen. Christensen tries to circle, now puts the backhand to the corner. Giving chase there is Hannah Olsen. Race to the puck ensues, and Hallweg is there, and we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage of play.
I'll tell you what, this top line of Savalintis and Richley, they're big. I mean, they're physically intimidating as far as just the size of how big these girls are.
Huskies win that draw. Shot hits traffic in front. Follow-up shot here in that high slot. Deflection goes off to defense, and Forest Lake moves it back out to center ice. It hops the stick of Little. Whistles it across there to Christensen. Moving up, Schreifels, just enough. A backhand pass. Almost put it right there on the stick of Forest Lake, who controls it and sends it across the rink. That's Camplin. Camplin now with it on the stick to Jenny. Jenny skates, but she's triangulated by the defense of Andover. Here comes Little. Little drops it. Whisking it over the top. Fanning on that pass. That was Atkinson, but she'll take it to the corner. Little comes over to help out. Forest Lake trying to gain the advantage, and they do. They gain the puck. A good clean breakout to Jenny. Jenny dumps, and now she'll chase. Mac Jones gets there first to the corner, and she'll move it up along the board, even being shadowed there by Jenny. Forest Lake coming out with some spark. And Andover here, Atkinson trying to put some pressure on here as we are approaching the midway mark of this first period. Sent in deep, giving chase, and back there will be Clough. Some line changes for both of these squads, and Clough on the headman pass to Larson, deflects to Atkinson. She dumps it back in, and getting there first is the 8th grader, Iceland Larson. 4 goals on the season. She weaves again, gets to the corner. McQuay is now there. McQuay tries a little give and go. Back to Mac Jones. Jones chips it back behind, trying to move it in front. There is McQuay as she tries to pin a defender, and Forest Lake behind. Holding the zone, good job there by Thorson, but momentum moves that puck back beyond the blue line. And right now, Jim Forrest Lake just like a half a step ahead.
Yeah, and loose pucks are landing right on the stick of Forest Lake.
They'll dump, give chase. Right there is Kissel. Rylan Kissel. Puck comes free, high slot, shot flutters, deflects, diffuses, and finally comes to an end into the mitt of Hills.
Hills with a smart move, not trying to kick it to the corner. Let's stop, regroup, and let's get some fresh legs out on the ice. Good play by the Andover goalie.
Head coach Brianna Gaffey said, hey, we've got a young, aggressive team that gets better as the game goes on.
Yeah, in her second year, she's done a great job.
Chance here now, McQuay with an opportunity to the toe drag, steal with the puck, shot, save is made off the glove, follow up, more pressure, Thorson not there, little lights went up, a pad save off the shoulder, bringing it down, trying to put another shot on, save, kicked away. Huskies, Thorson the save and thwarting some pressure right now here. With 7 minutes to play in this first period, everything turned away by Thompson as the Huskies still on the buzz. Little has it, sends it to Schreifel. She'll send the wrister over the top on the deflection. Nice cycling and good pressure here by Andover. Holding at that far point is Thorson. Thorson dumps it back to the corner. Karam's back in behind the net. Gertis is now there trying to dig out. Sends it near point to Schreifels. Crossed away. Lilas. Here comes Little with a shot top of the face-off circle. That deflects. Circling back, Gertis was trying to hit a teammate. That was Thorson who was cutting on that back door. It hit a skate. Quickly back out, Hannah Christensen. They made a quick player shift. Low chunk right there, and Christensen back behind. It's now sent back. Little continues to hold the zone. Gertis skates her way through. Both teams had even strength. A wrist there that time by Little, misses the net. Christensen there to hold. Olsen back out, and now that full line, number one line back out there, and with it is Engler. Engler with a hard wrister and a glove save, and flashing some of that leather is Taylor Thompson. Boy, that was a buzz. That was some major cycling that time by the Huskies.
Yeah, the Huskies originally, you can see right here, great job by just reversing the ice. This one lands right on the stick of Engler. Engler at a real tough angle, still able to get a nice shot off on Thompson.
Engler leading the team. 14 goals, and then also been playing well here throughout the season. She has 58 goals, 60 assists in her career, does Engler. Now back in, shot just below the dot, deflected and diffused by some nice defense there by the Huskies. Off the glass, it finds itself right now on the stick to DeLong. DeLong tried to send it deep. The Huskies were able to cut it off the board. Race to the puck now emerges. Christensen trying to put some pressure on the defense, and that's Helverson who tries to work it up. At the far side, continues. Here comes Forrest Lake on the carry. That's Richley, and a turnover back to the Huskies. Olsen has it. Olsen sends it in. They've been in there for quite a while, that line, and they'll head to the bench. 5 minutes remaining here in this first period. Gotta love the speed, the pace here. We're coming back. Slovenitas, drop pass. That shot taken, deflected away but after the shot by Kissel. Back out to center ice, Hellwig. Hellwig dumps it in. She'll change out for another defender at the blue line, and Andover tries to come out clean. Good pass to Gertis. She controls, crosses the logo. Continue with it. Skates more in. Little toe drag, and it deflects to the corner. Hunting that puck, getting at it. McQuay tried to pick it up. It finds it's now back to Little on the far side. On the doorstep there, trying to tip on the deflection after the shot by Little. The Huskies could not capitalize. Still job, good pressure, at least trying to hold. Excellent hold that time by Schreifels. Winding up a big blast that time by Gertis. Top of the faceoff circle. Misses the net. Still cycling back underneath. That's Thorson. Sends it to Schreifel. Schreifel's back to Little. Little's going to try a different angle. Straight on, but it hits traffic. Working it now back behind the net on the control is Camplin. Camplin lifts it back out to the logo. Little is there, almost attempting to pass to herself. Mission accomplished. Nicely done. She's sent to the ice, and now it's possessed there by Camplin. She tried to backhand it out, and there again are the Huskies. Larson sends a laser over the top of the net. A little too much vigor and velo on that shot. It Huskies aren't able to hold. Little just inside center ice, dumps it in. Andover on the puck hunt, trying to get this game tied here with 3:20 remaining in this first period. Schreifels, an excellent job of holding it, has it low. Now a backhand, tried to feed a teammate there, but unable to convert, trying to hit Wagner. She goes to the corner. Forest Lake continues to battle in the corner. Taking it back behind the net, there is DeLong. She's challenged. Now to the corner here, another opportunity for Camplin, who seems to be everywhere here in this first period.
Well, the Huskies,
no icing.
Yeah, Huskies are putting on a lot of pressure. They're just not getting the pucks on the net that they have, but you see the defensive posturing by the Rangers.
Puck deflected, flutters just in front. Andrews picks it up, takes it behind the net. Huskies a 10-2 shots on goal advantage. More pressure here by Atchison. Atkinson there, now circling here. Gaining the line, and Huskies close up. Good job to get back on that back check by Atkinson. Right now, Forest Lake enjoying the pace of this play. And the Huskies as well. The Huskies just have not been able to get a puck yet by Thompson. Mac Jones just inside center ice will bring it along. Hannah Olsen controls. One time there to Engler. Big kick. I don't know how that puck got through. It did, but Thompson made the save. It squirted out through the blue. She pounced on top of it.
Boy, what a quick shot. She looked like she was behind the goal line, and good save by Thompson. You can see right here, Engler right on it. She used the back of the, tried to use the back of the goaltender, Thompson.
Engler, 19 goals, 14 assists, 8 power play goals to lead the team in both goals scored and power play goals. Little moves in, just couldn't control it. Christensen, if she had a good look at a backdoor goal, but Huskies feverishly rallying here and putting some pressure on Forest Lake. This one's just chipped back down, forcing Schreifels back as she's shadowed closely there by Camplin. Pitched away, out to center. Huskies look to explode here. Engler deflects on the backhand, trying to apply more pressure. And Jim, they're so close, but right now it looks like that first line. A wrist shot save, gets the rebound, kicks it to the side. I was going to say they look like they probably might be at the end of their shift, but they're staying out there. With 1 minute left in this first period, they're still dialing up some pressure. Schreifels desperately saves that puck, but then it's carried beyond the blue line, and losing her stick is Hannah Olsen. Good toe drag, moving in. Christensen goes low, gets the pad save, quickly back. Little tries to put it back out in front. It caroms to the back of the net. Good pace here, Jim, in this first period.
Absolutely. This is, you can see the Huskies are now matching the intensity of the Rangers.
Into the corner, trying to guide it up, and you can see there, Forest Lake gets the deflection. Mac Jones is there. 30 seconds left in this period. Number one, a touch pass. Tape to tape, disrupted. Now a carry in. Here comes Thorson, drops it there for Mac Jones. Jones tries to go under the garage door. There's a pad save. Dropping it at the half wall. Mac Jones pinches in again. Caroms us to that far corner. Thorson there, nice get and nice save by Thorson. She chips it down to the corner. Now 5 seconds left in this first period. Mac Jones jumps in. We are at the end of period number one. Andover has outscored the Rangers 14-2, yet it is Forest Lake with a 1-0 lead, Jim.
Yeah, and a couple of defensive lapses at the beginning of the period, and then the Huskies really took it on. I mean, they dominated the puck possession, able to really, skate with the Rangers, which you never hear Andover having to up their skating game. They did in this first period. I would imagine the second period is going to be a good one for the Huskies.
Hey, more hockey coming your way. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday matinee, and this is section semifinal action, 7AA Andover. Forest Lake and the Rangers with a 1-0 lead. Second period coming your way in a moment.
the Andover Community Center. A beautifully renovated building is ready for your next adventure.
So yeah, we're coming up on our 20th anniversary here later this summer. For the ice arena, the facility as a whole, including the YMCA, opened, it'll be 20 years next summer. But yeah, early on in the planning process, the city got together with the YMCA and formed a partnership. So not only do we have our gymnasiums and the 2 ice rinks and walking track, multiple community rooms that are all operated by the city, but then the YMCA has all the fitness, the studios, the pools, obviously all those programs that YMCAs do, and I think it's fair to say it's been a very successful partnership here for coming up on 20 years.
From the growing popularity of pickleball to the walking track, the Andover Community Center offers plenty of activities to suit your needs.
Yeah, so just here about 4 years ago, we did a big expansion, added our second sheet of ice, which includes a walking track on the second level, added another gymnasium, multiple community rooms again. But yeah, again, going back to maybe the early folks that designed the building before I was here, you're right, we get a lot of compliments. The black concrete floors, all of the wood beams, all the woodwork through the building. We work really hard as a staff to maintain all these spaces. We took opportunity here this spring actually to do a fair amount of updates going on 20 years. It was time to refinish floors and do a lot of painting and that type of stuff. But yeah, it's certainly a beautiful building. You know, we take a lot of pride in the community center here. It's a beautiful facility. I would encourage anybody that's maybe not made it in here to just stop in, visit our information desk. We can take you on a tour, be happy to show you all of the schedules, all the activities, and really just all the opportunities that the community center has, both for residents and non-residents. Also our partnership with the Y, you can stop and visit their desk, talk about Y memberships and all the great programs they run as well. So definitely come and see us. Fun Fest is coming up here in just a few weeks, and that's a great opportunity if you're going to be on the grounds for Andover Fun Fest. Make your way over to the community center. It's a good spot to come cool off a little bit, grab some concessions, whatever you need, and come visit us.
Tonight we're here at the Anoka County Sheriff's Office and we're collecting donations, both supplies and cash, to support an organization called Hope for Youth. It's an organization we've partnered with for many years to help bring an end to housing insecurity for youth here in the Metro.
Hope for Youth is a nonprofit, and we have been around for only 12, 13 years, but we are here committed to ending youth homelessness. We do that by providing pathways that truly end their experience of being on the streets. This is our 9th year that we are working with the community to raise funds and receive donations. It's a chilly night for us. We do it every November because we want the community to be thinking about what would it be like if I was out in the cold.
I would imagine a lot of the folks who are watching QCTV right now are probably doing so on their couch, in their warm living room, or in their stable housing and home. And when we see youth that are struggling, one of the things we see is they don't have a base. And I can't imagine trying to build a life or build a future without having that security of a warm, safe place to live. Kids that don't feel safe, they struggle. And that's why we're here, trying to intervene on the front end so that they're not struggling.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. This year, we've expanded to 3 locations. We're here at the Anoka County Sheriff's Office. We also are taking donations at our Hope for Youth Center right in Anoka, right off of 4th Street. As well as the Blaine Police Department is rallying. They're out in the cold tonight at the Tom Ryan Park. We welcome all. We are here and we want to be a support system to you. We have no judgment. You don't need a an appointment to come to our facility in Anoka. We also have a transitional housing facility, Hope Place, by which those that are ready for independent living, we're ready to open those doors for you as well. We used to use the fancy trailer, but now it's official.
So yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, where do you stop? Right? I want to say thank you to the community. We would not be able to do what we do. The lives wouldn't be changed if our community partners, our community friends didn't come beside us. So thank you.
The City of Andover is in the middle of a meter changeout program. We are working mainly right now from the 1987 to meters in houses that were built in 2000. So that's the year built of the house. This is an example of what are in our older homes. It's an old brass bodied meter. This one's taken apart already. And these older meters, this is what makes how the meter counts. So it has moving parts in it, and as the meter gets older, it'll start making noise. It'll make this ticking noise, which can be very annoying for residents mainly when irrigation's running higher flow amounts. And these older meters have this screen in them, and over many years, there's small holes in there. They can start to get plugged up, and you'll start to notice decreased pressure in your home. So that's part of the reason we're changing out too. This is the meter head that counts the flow going through the house. And these old meters, the technology only allowed the meter to count in 1,000 gallons. If you were able to look at this, you would see the single gallons, but when it would actually talk to our radio, this is an example of the new meter we're putting in houses now. And this is the radio that would talk to this meter or an old meter. The difference between the new and the old being this one would talk in 1 gallons, the old meter would talk in 1,000 gallons. May not seem like a big difference, but when we are able to talk in that 1 gallon, we're able to get an alert, say your house is continuing to use 100 gallons an hour, 200 gallons an hour, never goes to zero. That, with our system, it would give us an alert saying, hey, this house on 154th Lane has never stopped using water for the last 24 hours. We would be able to go through our records and try to notify the homeowner by an email or a phone number. If we can't get a hold of anyone and it looks like it's a lot, we would send someone out just to investigate. Say someone's gone on vacation in the winter and the worst happens, a pipe breaks, we would be able to at least try to shut the water off to mitigate any further damage from happening to that house.
So far, they have changed over 1,600 water meters and hope to change out about 3,600 water meters in total. They will continue the process next winter to reach that goal.
The new plastic meters, I don't know if the camera will show it, but it's straight through. There's no moving parts. There's nothing in here to make noise. It's just a chamber that goes straight through with like 2 magnets that are sending a little magnetic field through that stream of water. That's how we're able to, get our reading. So no things to click or make noise or, annoy anyone in the middle of the night when the irrigation turns on. So that's kind of an overview of our meter change-out program and some of the reasons why we're doing that.
If you have questions about your water meter or to set up a time to change your meter, you can contact Andover City Hall.
Joe. Steven. Eric, over here. I'll take him right there. All right, thank you. Thank you. Right here.
Food insecurity touches millions, leaving countless families unsure where their next meal will come from. It's a daily struggle affecting health, focus, and well-being. Cole with Anoka County Public Health here. You should know that this is a challenge we can meet together. By supporting local food shelves, starting community gardens, and learning about national food programs, we can turn the tide against hunger. Every can donated, every dollar given, every hand extended in help makes a difference. Let's unite to ensure no one has to go to bed hungry in our communities. Together, we can end food insecurity. Reach out, get involved, and make an impact at goanokacounty.org.
Welcome back to the Andover Community Center. Joe Rule and Jim Childs. A 1-0 lead for Forest Lake, but here's why it's a 1-0 lead for Forest Lake. The goaltending, Jim, has been outstanding.
It really has, and it's Thompson versus Hills, and right now Thompson's up. We'll have a chat. Take a look at the recap, Joe. To be honest, it was one goal, and this one right here intercepted by the leading goal scorer, Abigail Savanitas, and she was able to get it past Hills. And then the Taylor Thompson T-squared. The show started. Many saves. She was able to save all 14 shots. And the one thing I can tell you, Forest Lake did a great job of just eliminating those second chance opportunities for the Huskies.
And they did. Also just really disrupting in that neutral zone as well. We mentioned they seemed to anticipate those passes by Andover extremely well in that first period. Call out there. So Forest Lake 15-5-6, 3-1 winners in the quarterfinal matchup versus Duluth. As we get ready to start the second period, Huskies will be moving right to left, and let's see what they can stir up and cycle in terms of some momentum to get the second period rolling. Second period has been favorable for Forest Lake this season. They've outscored their opponents 28-13 for the Rangers. On the draw here is Kemplin. Puts it back all the way on, covering up Hills. 6 seconds into this period, and we'll get the face-off just to the right of Hills in the Andover end of the ice. Leading the team in face-off wins this year is Engler. She's taken a draw here, and she's been critical during those face-offs this season. It sometimes goes unnoticed, and now Andover tried to work it out of their own end, stepping in front of center ice and directing it back in Forest Lake. Slovenitas continues her aggressive approach off the board. Here comes the chance. Christensen tries to get by. Follow up here picked up by Olsen. Shot from the dot, just wide of the mark. It goes to the near corner. Trying to pinch in to hold the zone. That is Andrews. Andrews kicks it back, and then the deflection back into the corner again. Forest Lake just seems to have the bracketed set up just right to
they really do, and they're able to plug up that center really well. You can see Andover now trying to do a couple of different things by spreading out.
Breakout now. Here's Forest Lake in the Rangers as Slovenitas rims it along, and now trying to disrupt the Huskies and prevent an easy out. They slow it down just enough to pick a puck from behind by Roberts, and then sent right back in again by Forest Lake. Again, that's always a key, clean outs, and to see if they can get those breakouts and get the momentum going. This time it's Forest Lake who tries to hold the zone to put the shot on. It's stopped in front by Andrews. And on the transition through the neutral zone, a carry-in. Andover over skates on that far side, Atkinson, but drifts it to that near corner. A pinch in at the half wall. Little unable to hold the zone. Race to the puck here ensued by Jenny. Schweifels gets there first. A stride ahead, brings it along the board. Pinching in again is Kemplin. Near side. On the backside, penalty coming up. We had a clean sheet in that first period. Huskies come in over the top, hit the side of the post. And a touch up here by Forest Lake. The first power play of the game coming for Andover, and that penalty is going to be whistled.
Andover's power play over the last couple of weeks has been outstanding. Right now for the season, 34%, 34.8%. They've got 22 out of 66 which is a very solid power play, especially when you think about the teams they've played. As you get a chance to look at the penalized player for
Anna Studier gets that gate. Again, a clean sheet in the first period, and now Andover will play with the extra skater. Mac Jones thinks about it, now kicks it to that far side. Down low again. Trying to redirect, taking it behind the net. Reset, Little their doorstep. Oh, turned away, a beautiful save. Hannah Olsen on the doorstep, turned away at the last minute there.
What a great little play by the Huskies. And
23 power play goals. A chance as they made the cycle and the change here by Forest Lake. And they lost control, had a shorty opportunity momentarily there, Roberts. Huskies hold the zone, now skate in. And Olsen a wrister from the dot. High off the shoulder as they continue to try to go up top to beat Thompson. And they are denied. They clear the zone, 55 seconds left on the skater advantage right now for Andover. They cycle Little ahead there to Gertis. She chips it to the corner. Racing over still Gertis, and the power play continues. They're down even more right now because Forest Lake was slow getting that last player out there. Shot here, misses the net by Schreifels. She finally got out there, but for a minute they were trying to work a triangle stop defensively on that penalty kill, Forest Lake, until they got their fourth skater out there. 25 seconds on this power play remaining for Andover. Forest Lake gets control and lost this puck length of the ice. Quickly back is Schreifels. Schreifels closely shadowed on the penalty kill that time by Jenny, a freshman. Carrying in, Schreifels puts the shot on, glove save, had trouble, but able to cover it up in the blue with just 3 seconds left on the power play.
Yeah, this penalty kill has done a great job by Forest Lake. They're only at 90% penalty kill, only 10 out of, get this, 100 tries this year against them, which means that they have taken a lot of penalties.
2 shorthanded goals this year have come from Slovenitis. Just 3 seconds left here on this power play. Again, in the draw will be Engler. She wins that. Mac Jones gets a chance for a shot, scooping it up and keeping that mitt low to freeze the puck. 19, well now 20-3 for shots on goal in favor of Andover, and a successful penalty kill for Forest Lake.
Excellent job, and now the Huskies go back on the attack.
They win the faceoff. Again, Mac Jones, a good look, and it goes off the shoulder. They are trying to snipe up top, and Mac Jones, the right candidate for that, but a beautiful save again by Thompson.
Yeah, 940 save percentage by Thompson, and you can see that that's not a fluke. You can see right here, Mac Jones gets it right back in the high slot. Shot goes right off the top of the shoulder.
I like to be able to track the velo on that wrist shot and by Mac Jones as she moves in. Hannah Olsen, now good stick work, but then it rolls off of her stick. Corralled by Hallweg, and Hallweg takes it to the corner, near side, and here comes Forest Lake on the move up. The Rangers deflected back off a skate of Andover. Puts it now on the stick of Mac Jones. She pedals in her own zone and tries to head and forward it there to Wagner. Moves it back out, cycles center, a reach. Puts it ahead. Slovenitis that time gets a pass at line with Kemplin. They've got some good chemistry. Now forced back into their own end momentarily. Forest Lake jumping up with Atkinson, had it momentarily. And now to the stick of Mac Jones. 11:40 remaining, second period. Still a 1-0 lead for Forest Lake. Unassisted goal in that first period by Slovenitis. Her 19th goal of the season. Huskies now try to bring it in. Larson goes to the front. Iceland there tries to whack it out of the air. Got something because it rolled right on goal. And making the save again, Thompson.
Yeah, really nice job. Iceland Larson is so good in front of that net. You just see her with her hand eye. She's got the eye on the puck. and she's got great hand-eye coordination.
Face off to the right of Thompson. Gertis on that draw. Forest Lake wins that face off. Chipped ahead, but not out by Forest Lake, and Gertis dials in on that puck. And here's a wrister from the side. It's good looking wrister from Andover, and that time with Schreifels in the glove save again by Thompson.
Getting some traffic out in front of Thompson has probably got to be the call for the Huskies right now. Get in those shooting lanes, and just a great vision for Thompson on that. And she'll get that.
Shot here by that was Thorson. That misses the net. Thorson goes back in front of the goal and now tries to help out teammates there at the half wall. Little will hold the zone, chip it back behind. Set back again to the far corner. Working their way out, that's Roberts. Ahead, disrupted by Schreifel at center ice. There could be numbers here. Now it's a breakaway opportunity. Now Forest Lake comes in, shot. Missed the net altogether on a wrister by Roberts as she raced in. Transition and a turnover by Andover. And that almost caused another a goal opportunity there for Forest Lake. Thorson into the corner. Hannah Christensen has Gertis back out front. Christensen into the corner, lifts it back to Mac Jones. Mac Jones over to Christensen, give and go on the backhand, sweeps it to Mac Jones, disrupted at half wall by Kemplin into the corner. Andover tries to dig it out again. That's Gertis. They get it by Mac Jones. Penalty is coming up on Mac Jones, I believe. It will be on Andover. Nonetheless, it's going to be interference as they swipe the backhand off the board, then tried to get around Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones going to get a chance to see the Forest Lake power play. 13 for 77, 16.9%. So one thing the Huskies can bring is they've got an excellent penalty kill, 90%. 5 shorthanded goals for the Huskies so far this season.
You know what I find probably more ironic with those 5 shorthanded goals? 4 are from the defense. Now here's a shot. Good look. Save is turned away in the slot. A good looking save that time. Hung out. Good pass. Good tape to tape. Back to the corner now on that power play. Forest Lake looking to extend their 1-0 lead. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in this second period, rather. They'll send it back down low. Try to give and go back to a cutter, but now it's on the stick of Engler. Engler has a chance, has a trailer as well. Olsen, Engler with the shot. I don't know if she knew if Olsen was trailing behind. She put the shot on. Puts another shot on it, a stick save. Sends that to, that was an old-time windmill save that time on the stick save by Thompson, icing the call on Forest Lake, and that's going to bring the faceoff all the way back into the Rangers' end of the ice with 8:57 to play second period.
Take a look at our rankings right now. You see
a minute 12 still left on the power play here for Forest Lake, but the faceoff is going to come
Minnetonka,
in.
Dinah up on first. Centennial, Northwest Suburban, number 3. They've been one for majority of the season. Well, a couple of losses late in the season.
Huskies on the penalty kill. Moved ahead, then dumped in. Good job by Little to stop that puck at the blue line and send it right back to center ice. Anna Christensen also hustling around. Side to side. Deflects and now the carry-in. Chance here, that's Hallweg. Hallweg and then back behind the weave behind the net. Roberts dumps it again. Hallweg comes over to help out. Also is Scott. Sam Scott. Andover gets control, sends this length of the ice. 25 seconds left on the power play. Full Forest Lake. Breakout now, and here comes Hallweg. The carry in again, sends this wrister to the midsection, and save is secured there by the junior netminder for Andover.
Yeah, you can see Claire Hills. Claire Hills can stop that 99% of the time. She's excellent with that. Huskies have 13 seconds left in the penalty kill.
Brister comes top of that faceoff circle, tries to get Little to kind of shield the shot. Off the faceoff, they win it, and they put the shot on. A pad save by Hills again. Just 9 ticks left, and it's this faceoff. Hey, you win the faceoff, you can usually get a pretty good shot on. Engel with the draw, wins the draw. Forest Lake still able to hold the zone. Back at full strength now for Huskies. Successful penalty kill. They try to pin the player there in the corner along with the puck. Engler was over there, tried to get the outlet pass, still holding the zone right at the blue line, and now carrying it to the half wall. Loose puck, loose, trying to scatter, find it, and Hills will cover up. 7:26 left here in this second period. We are beyond the midway mark here, Jim, of this hockey game, and it's still a 1-0 lead for Forest Lake.
Yeah, well, if the Huskies thought the Rangers were going to go away easily in the second period, that is not the case. Rangers continue with their intensity and their ability to make their best out of the opportunities.
Breakaway for Olsen. She's skating in, puts the shot backhand, tries to sweep it just beyond the tip of the skate. Save made by Thompson on that save. To the corner. Engler kicks it right back in. A turnover at the half wall, and now a carry out by Forest Lake. Jenny there whistled, and we will have ourselves.
You know, Joe, one thing that you absolutely want in the sectional playoffs is a hot goaltender, and we're seeing one tonight. Thompson takes the backhand away, and another excellent save by Forest Lake, the goalkeeper for Coles Lake.
Good effort that time by Hannah Olsen. I had thought she got the tip of her skate on to Thompson to make that save. She put the pad down. There's a shot put on, redirected just before I believe it got to Thompson. That shot, Jim, we were right in that visual line of it. A lot of traffic, and now moving it up. Back behind. A good crowd here tonight at the Andover Community Center, or rather this afternoon. Semifinal play here, and a breakout pass misses on the attempt. Trying to move around Andrews. Nice work there. She sticks it down, puts it back in front of the net, then back to clean it up. Defensively is Forest Lake, and 6:22 left. 24-6 shots on goal in favor of Andover. Still a 1-0 lead. You get a look at the head coach for Forest Lake.
Brianna Gaffey. It's her second year. She said that almost everyone came back from last year, and they had one a new ninth grader out this year. So their system's the same as it was last year, and we've seen some success with it.
Definitely a young team. A couple of seniors on that first line. But the scoring and goal lead scorer is the junior, Abby Slovanidis. Slovanidis with 19 goals rather. And she has the lone goal of the game in this first. Gertis now gets the loose puck. Tries to find some open space. Now behind, directed. Kick to the corner. There's McQuay, the senior. McQuay kicks it back to Andrews. Andrews back to McQuay. She circles up top. Sends it cross ice. Mac Jones unloads a shot. This one made its way through, but deflects after the save to the corner. Gertis dials it back up. Trying to put some pressure. Thorson comes over to help out. Gets it. Holds on, puts a shot. This one misses the net. But first to the puck is McQuay. Little. She looked up for just a moment and then fanned on the pass. Pouncing right here, Forest Lake. They carry in. Shot misses the net. Deflects behind the net. Numbers here if they could get it up ahead to Engler. She got behind the defense, and there's Thorson. Delays with that shot. Good move and put the shot on. It may have startled Thompson. Deflects back here as Schreifels backhands it, trying to hit the cutter coming through. Now gaining the line. Hannah Christensen moves by. Still loose puck. Save is made. Olsen gets it as she's dropped down to the ice. Good focus to get that shot on. Little tries to hold the zone. It's offside.
Just as soon as Andover touches the puck, Little did just about everything she could do to hold that zone.
Yeah, the only thing she didn't do is move the blue paint. But yeah, she was all over. The one thing we're seeing from the Huskies is a little frustration. I think a lot of individual things without looking for that extra pass, and that's what's going to have to beat Taylor's is getting her moving.
That and getting some traffic certainly in front. Huskies, you can tell they feel rushed. We've seen a couple of times where they fan on that pass because they're looking up a little too early. And this is going to be whistled for an icing, and 4:12 left to go.
Well, when the Rangers are in their own zone, you can see they just overload one side, and whoever has the puck for the Huskies gets bracketed immediately. One way that you can fix that is get the passing moving from across ice and keep them in their zones that they should be.
Thompson in a win over Duluth. The 3-1 win in the quarterfinal matchup. Stopped 21 of 22 shots. Thus far, she has stopped 26 of 26 shots from Andover. Andrews knocked to the ice from behind.
Wow.
She goes to the ice. No penalty. It was a clean sheet in that first period. Just one or two penalties. One aside here in the second. Under 4 to play. Huskies moving in. Trying to hit Andrews coming in. The puck bounced a bit. She just got a portion of that puck. Now beyond the blue line. Knocked back down. Forest Lake tried to carry out. Gertis cycles in her own end. Still with it. Tried to pick it back up. Disrupted again. Causing a lot of problems in the neutral zone and just at the blue line, and not allow those Huskies to carry it in deep. We're going to get a penalty and a slash. Thorson, I believe, will get the gate here.
Yep. Absolutely right. And Huskies, again, you just see a little bit more frustration. You see Mac Jones talking about that penalty maybe going the other way.
Mac Jones, by the way, came into this game a career 190, a plus minus. She's a plus 199 for her career. Adequate.
Yeah, no kidding. No doubt. That's amazing for a high school
and
senior.
Blue liner as well. Let's see if that extra space and ice can be advantageous here for Andover. Hannah Olsen is on the hunt here with the penalty kill. You'd mentioned Jim earlier, 5 shorthanded goals for Andover on the penalty kill. 4 have come from the defense. In front, cutting there. Huskies operating like they're on the power play right now. Circling up ahead, cycle. Good look here. Schreifels with the shot. She scores! Top shelf, puts it with the peanut butter. A rising wrister, and the Huskies tied up 1-1 on a shorthanded goal by Schreifels.
Oh, you mentioned it, Joe. That was an excellent job by just moving the puck across the ice. Schreifels had plenty of room, gets inside the circle, and then just rips one past Thompson.
Engler and Olsen doing the hunt on that penalty kill. They were cycling and moving with speed and conviction, and they put Forest Lake on their heels. And Schreifels buried it. What a laser by Schreifels. And still the Huskies really bothering. There's Olsen. Gets it out to center. And she was determined to pickpocket the Forest Lake player there as she brought that up. A good thing. Schreifels with her second shorthanded goal of the season. That's the 6th of the season for the Huskies. 5 of the 6 now have come from their blue liners. A carry in Forest Lake. There's Schreifels circling back up. She tried to clear. Now giving it up high slot. They miss on a pass. They continue to it as Kemplin in the corner. She's working hard with Little. Little chips it ahead to McQuay. McQuay. Tried to carry out in the backhand. Now poked on the stick. Here comes England. Look out. She's dangerous. Here comes a look here. Backdrop. McQuay shot. Scoop the piece. A good setup as Christensen had a chance on that shorty. Very selflessly dropped that puck
to McQuay, and oh my, almost 2 shorthanded goals.
Wow, that was incredible. Great job by Hustle by Hansen. Good defense by Forest Lake, and McQuay just misses it, and it hits the, as you would say, flash the leather. Thompson, incredible. She has had quite an afternoon.
Best opportunities here in the second period for Andover have come on the penalty kill. Still 27 seconds remaining on the penalty to Thorson. The extra ice certainly has played to the advantage of Andover. Racing is Olsen directly into that corner. She falls to the ice. Engler right there as well. Engler drops it back, weaves her way, trying to hold the zone, then chipping it ahead. Good pressure. Here comes Mac Jones moving in. She'll take the shot from the dot, and a glove save made by Thompson. Oh my, what a tip of momentum in favor here by Andover. And they almost, that was their third legit opportunity on the shorthand.
And they've had all the opportunities. There hasn't been really much of any time in the offensive zone for the Rangers.
Huskies have kind of hit the switch and taken it to the next gear on this penalty kill. Behind there, successful, more than successful penalty kill. An advantageous penalty kill this time for Andover. Hops the stick of Andrew as she tries to hold the zone with a minute remaining in period number 2. We're tied up at 1 apiece. Take in here, and right now the Huskies forcing the play, and definitely, Jim, on the attack. A carry-in. Andrews here. Gains the line. Just below the dot. Puts a pass shot. Follow-up save. Beautiful. Another shot to the midsection. Thompson makes another save. On the doorstep. Quick shot. Save. And on top of the puck in the blue, covering up Thompson. She has been amazing here this afternoon.
It is a clinician. That he is absolutely great shot. The great setup by Andrews just to get a rebound out front, and the lateral movement by Thompson.
Gertis goes Ovi on this follow-up as she tries to get to the one knee on that one-timer, and she made that save, and it's just thwarted thus far here by Thompson. And Forest Lake indeed has to consider himself blessed just to be tied right now. Here comes Jones. She sets it up. Goes that extra pass. Trying to move, Jim, as you said, that goalie from one side to the other was tipped by the defense at the last minute. Nice pass attempt. Good vision. Carrying, lifted off the stick here by Engler as she had the chance. 9 seconds left in an even a faster and furious second period. Deflected at the blue line, trying to carry in. Disrupted just outside the blue line. And wow! 1-1. That's it. 1-1. Are you kidding me? We're tied up at 1-1. What a penalty kill. That could be the most epic penalty kill of the season for Andover.
It really was dominating. Streifels for Engler and Olsen. That's who got the assists. And the Huskies tied up. This should be an exciting third period, Joe.
Yeah, it should be. And Thompson, boy, no one can continue to talk to her. Whatever's on her mindset. It's just like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. You don't want to talk to him. Let her in her zone. She's playing outstanding. The Huskies tied up on a shorthanded goal right there by Streifels, her second shorthanded goal of the season. Andover and Forest Lake tied at 1. We're at the end of 2 complete. Third period coming your way.
Parents, are your little ones full of energy? Looking for a fun way to keep them active without braving the cold Minnesota weather? Then bring them to Tot Time at the Andover Community Center. This non-structured indoor playtime is perfect for kids ages 6 and under, giving them plenty of space to run, jump, and play with age-appropriate toys. It's also a great way for families to meet new friends and connect with others in the community. No need to pre-register. Just drop in when it works for you. Tot Time meets most Mondays and Thursdays from 9:30 to 11:30 at the Andover Community Center, Court 4. Be sure to enter through door number 13. And admission? It's just $5 per child. Check out their monthly calendar for special activity dates. So skip the snow gear, grab the kids, and come enjoy Tot Time at the Andover Community Center.
So we have a great amount of girls that have returned. We do have a young program, which is great, and that's what I love as a coach, is to have a young program. So the goals this year is just to get that varsity experience for younger girls and to continue to build on the foundation of this program.
I think it's going good. We had a lot of seniors graduate last year that played like a big part on our team, so it was definitely a rebuilding year. But so far from our first game until now, I feel like we've improved a lot, we've learned how to play with each other, and I think that's helped us win more games.
The season's going really well, I think. We're doing a lot, like working together as a team, and it's hard because we're all so young, but I think we're gonna use that to our advantage because we got a lot of height, and it's just helping us like really work together and be a family. That's our motto this year, is family.
So far we've kind of just been focusing on our team culture, and just really like our team motto this year is family, so just being together and always like cheering each other on. That's kind of one of our main goals for this season.
I think just continuing to instill confidence in all of our players, young and old, is important. And then, yeah, just like having confidence in each other, making sure there's always that fun aspect of it, like enjoying laughing, smiling, stuff like that.
We love team bonding, like after games, going out for team meals, even on away games. We always end up going out to eat, so I feel like that's always our favorite part.
Oh my gosh, we have so much fun together. We hang out like every single day. Before practice, we get Starbucks.
We love Starbucks runs.
We always have our pregame Starbucks runs.
There's lots of Starbucks involved.
Starbucks again.
Like Chipotle, Zupas, Crisp and Green, literally everything, Nautical Bowls. I think there hasn't been like one practice where we haven't like either gone before or after to get food, but like we're basketball players, we need to eat, and we're always eating. A big goal that we have this year is to kind of just like leave our legacy for us seniors. Like there's only 2 of us, and we really want to make a good impact on this program. We got a whole set of new coaches, so we're just all working together to kind of lead the team, and we have a lot of goals to just like compete and show that even though we're young, we can still do so much with everything that we have.
I think it's been a great year so far. It's an honor to be back here as the coach. I graduated here back in 2008. I also played 4 years of basketball here at the varsity level. So it's a full circle moment for me to be back here, and it's a very big honor to coach this program. We have such a wonderful group of girls that are in this program, and it's been a great year so far.
My favorite thing about volunteering as an Extension Master Gardener is learning about the different gardening styles and sharing that knowledge with others. I love meeting and learning from people who care about educating and inspiring others through gardening. Whether you are a new or seasoned gardener, there's always something new to learn. In 2023, our Anoka County program will celebrate 40 years of teaching and working with residents. They learn to grow healthy plants and foods, improve local ecosystems, and create outdoor living spaces for people. I am one of over 150 Master Gardener volunteers living in this area, so one of our strengths is being familiar with the challenges other local gardeners face. Every May, the Master Gardeners host a plant sale fundraiser and sell plants grown and thriving in this region. The money we raise supports our community project and activities throughout the rest of the year. I am excited to see what positive changes we can make this year and the ripple effect it can create. Please visit theAnokaMasterGardeners.org to learn about upcoming Master Gardener events and services and how you can become a volunteer.
My name's Joe Schalbetter, and I am actually the recently retired from the position CEO of States Manufacturing. And today we're actually celebrating 100 years in business in Minnesota. The company was founded in 1924 by my grandfather, Tony Schalbetter. And we moved here to Champlin not quite 2 years ago after being in Golden Valley since the late 1960s. We grew out of our existing facility and knew that we needed to expand to a much larger facility. And we ended up here in Champlin, and it's been a great location for us. It was the right size building we were looking for at the time. It fit a lot of good, there's just a lot of good things about it. But what we didn't realize is how close some of our employees actually live to this facility. One of them lives 2 blocks away, another one lives 3 blocks away. So the commute really became much shorter for the majority of our employees. We're a manufacturer of electrical power distribution products. So the way I explain it to people is we don't build things for your house, but we build big gray or white or different green boxes that keep the lights on in buildings. Being able to give our employees, Twins tickets, or maybe there's some Vikings tickets, some cool, there's a lot of neat things going on. I talked about stepping away from the CEO position. That's because my son, who's 4th generation to run the company, is now the CEO. And he's a 30-some-year-old, I'm 61, and the culture's been a big part of the company, and it's really started to come together in the last few years. We moved here, and we had, I believe it was right around 60 employees. And last week, I believe it was last week or this week, we went over 100. So in less than 2 years, we have almost doubled our workforce, and we're not stopping. And we believe that giving a lot of people some of those, if we go back to our core values, the opportunities that exist for even brand new employees or employees that have only been here for a few years. It's really, and a day like today, to try to include the families, bringing in the games for the kids and bringing in the food trucks. Who knew what a food truck was 15 years ago? Yeah, I know. So just a lot, and the weather today, we couldn't have gotten luckier.
Hi, I'm Tom Goodrich, founder of Fishing for Life. Looking for a meaningful way to engage your employees? Our REI program offers corporations the chance to make a difference while fostering teamwork and connection. We're mobile, so we come to you and we bring everything you need. Together, your team will rebuild thousands of rods and reels, giving them a second life. These aren't just fishing rods, they're tools of hope, ready to be given to kids and veterans who need them most. Make your next corporate event truly impactful. Visit fishingforlife.org to schedule your team's volunteer experience today. Together, we can make a difference. One cast, one connection, one life at a time.
We are Midwest Animal Rescue and Services, aka MARS. We are committed to serving both pet and parent, finding homes for animals that were once lost, left behind, and forgotten, while bringing harmony and enhancing education in our community. We started in 2006 and have a 98% adoption success rate. With the help of our community and people like you, Mars has saved over 21,000 animals. All of our animals live in foster homes as family members. Once they get adopted and go home, they stay home. We have a nonprofit veterinary clinic and dog obedience training services. We are actively supporting both ends of the leash, both people and pets, breaking down barriers and building community. Visit our website, www.midwestanimalrescue.org, to learn more and join our Mars community today.
Welcome back to the Andover Community Center. Moments away from a third period start here for the section semifinals. But Jim, did we see some explosive hockey in that second period?
You did, and Andover again dominates the play, up now 31-6 in shots, and they were able to get the one goal back, as you can see here. The difference so far in this game has been Taylor Thompson. She has lit up, and she is on a hot streak, on a heater, I think they call it. And right here you can see Forest Lake and Claire Hills showing off her ineptitude, or her abilities in the deal. And right here, Trifles come in short-handed on a beautiful play going across ice. Trifles scores and ties it at 1. We've got 17 minutes left, Joe, of good hockey. And one thing I think has really surprised the Huskies, and to be honest, me, this Forest Lake Ranger team is really quite good.
And I'm a believer, hey, you never know what's going to create momentum most of the time in a moment. That penalty kill created momentum for the Huskies, because I hadn't seen them with that speed and that cycling like that at that level until they took over on that penalty kill. And they had 3 diamond looks for goals that probably should have been made, if not for the goaltending of Thompson. So here we go, dropping the puck, third period, tied 1-1. Forest Lake moving right to left, and Christensen takes the puck in, has it poke checked at the blue line. Seeing a lot of that from Forest Lake. Just as they bring it in, they're not moving back down. They're trying to freeze the puck or disrupt it right at the blue line. This time swiping a backhand to the corner. Engler, she'll go in. Christensen pierces in from this near side, trying to control the puck and not able to hold the zone. Andover, but they do have control now, as a carry in for Andrews here, lifts the puck up top. Glove save is made. That's, if you're Andover, you're okay with that, because now the faceoff will come in the Forest Lake end of the ice.
Yeah, you get a chance now to set your offense, and you've got one of the top, you can see right here, Rister right on, another great save. But more importantly, you've got someone who's good on the faceoff, so we'll see how Gertis does on this one.
Gertis, after that draw, it's still cleared, and we'll bring another face-off. Same bat place, same bat channel, unless they move it to the left side of the cage here for this draw.
Joe, we may need to explain that reference.
I know. Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
That's it. Gotham City, the hub for hockey.
The hub for hockey.
Underneath to the corner, and now Gertis giving chase and trying to seal off there. And again, this one's plopped and donated into the bench of Forest Lake.
Well, Forest Lake is playing for the one goal they need. That's it. They're not going to take a bunch of chances. They're going to want to keep this at a 1-goal or a 1-1 tie, and then just hopefully get a shot like an opportunity like they did in the first period.
Controlled shot, Little gets through. Kicks it back. Working in, trying to sweep it across the slot there. No one there to tip it in. And a carry out now coming the way for Roberts. Roberts sent to the ice, but puck continues its way to the corner. Roberts chases after it, goes to the front, trying to get a pass there. Stepping in front of that pass was Gertis, and now she'll move it out and carry out. Continues. Good stick handling by Gertis, loses an edge, and a penalty coming up on Forest Lake, a tripping penalty, as Gertis picking up those skates, moving them down. Good stick handling, and drew the penalty.
And here, right, stick gets right in front. It's a good call by the officials. That's not an iffy call. That's a true trip, and the Huskies now get a chance to show off what this power play can do.
Roberts gets the 2-minute minor on the trip. Face-off, Engler wins that draw, kicks it back. Now Jones and Little at the blue line together here on this power play. Deflects, controlled. Now the puck settled. Engler sends it back to the corner. Now the Spacey moving it around. Olsen, Ferns fires and hits the post on the side. Now back in front. Olsen gets in front, doing a little dirty work right out in front, trying to distract the hot Thompson. Shot from the dot here. There's Olsen right on the doorstep again. That puck flutters high, and it's on the stick of Forest Lake, and they'll force Andover back, and they're into the ice. Mac Jones is there, but quickly behind Jones is Slovenitas. She's anything but slow.
Yeah, you're right on that one.
Olsen carries, gains the line, sets up. Still plenty of time left on the power play. Moving in here is Engler. Engler circles, gets it to Mac Jones. Jones lights one up, but it hits traffic. They converged on the puck. No one at that point to hold the zone. The Huskies will recircle and now re-enter the attack zone. Engler is there. It gets by her. Olsen hustles over. Now still on the puck. Good movement, good spot. Olsen's going to get a look this time. Gets through, hits the post, hits the crossbar and out. What precision by Mac Jones. She circles it back, and still 30 seconds left on the power play here for Andover, and this is going to be on goal, so it wipes off an icing, of which it would have occurred had not it been on goal.
Boy, what a shot by Mac Jones, and if you're Coach Volk, you're saying just keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. Right here, right on the point, rips one right off the crossbar, right on the angle.
Mac Jones with 43 career goals, 83 assists, beyond the 100-point mark. In fact, it was Courtney Little who collected her 100th career point just the other night. Moving in. Poke checked away as Thorson tried to carry in. There's Andrews.
Roberts from Forest Lake has had a great night defensively.
Absolutely right. There's again Schreifels, 5 seconds left on the power play. She'll leave it there on the exchange with Andrews. Andrews still with it. Moves it up. Now kicks back, and back at full strength is Forest Lake as their fifth skater gets back out there. Still with it. Good job here by Andover to move the puck and keep that motion going. Here's Thorson. She wants to come out in front. Now she'll take it to the corner. Thorson puts it back out in front of the high slot. Tries to get it to Andrews. McQuaid weaves it back again. Good weave, good activity here by Andover. Both teams are at full strength. 13 minutes left here in this first period, or third period rather. Uncorking a shot there by Gertis. Coming in to close up was Schreifels. And now Thorson. And what we're starting to see is, hey, maybe some of that speed and the pace of play starting to affect Forest Lake in this third period, and a save and covering up, and McQuay on the doorstep with 12:43 left in this third.
And you see right on the far side on the back door was Gertis. And we'll see if that's something you see right here. Thorson comes in and decides to take the shot, but right there is Gertis on that back side looking for that puck.
Winning the draw once again after the face-off by Engler. Andover controls. Engler gets there to lift the puck and move it off the stick of Forest Lake. And now moving it down. There to secure it, Mac Jones. Mac Jones, all speed and that experience. Will be taking that to Wisconsin next season. This will drift down. Hannah Olsen gets there first, lifts the stick and puts it out in front, sets it up. Almost to connect that time to Christensen, but what hustle by Hannah Olsen that time to get to that board, lift the stick, and in center. Cycling right outside the blue line, and the carry in. Poke checked away. They're going to
a penalty
whistle and see what's in store. Was it offside?
Well, I thought I saw the trip. Nope, it is just offside. You're right.
12:02 to go. But those little things you can just see Hannah Olsen on that puck hunt and getting to that corner. And she doesn't mind going into those boards aggressively and at it. Behind Mac Jones, picks it up after left there by Hills. Ahead Now to Engler. She'll carry. No, she'll drop it. Back and go. Back to Engler. Wrister this time up top. Good job. Again, you saw some movement even on that pass, Jim, to kind of change the angle of what Thompson was going to see in goal. This one goes on goal. Hills will cover up, make the save. And just even on that weave, the give and go as the Huskies entered, trying to change and get Thompson to move in goal.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Nice job right here. Engler. And they keep going on that stick side. They know that glove has been just outstanding. Why not go on the other side and see if you can get one past up high?
Unable to hold. Now picking it up. Here comes Thorson in. Thorson, they'll hold it. Shot. Goes the other way and misses on there. Deflected it out front was McQuay on the center attempt. It's Thorson that time. Went across the grain. She brought it in, moved the goalie to the right, then shot it back left. Carey in here and picks it back. It's, hey, a 1-1 tie. Definitely playoff atmosphere. Picked it up, Thorson on the backhand, now reverses at the half wall. She goes to the ice, and picking it up is McQuay behind. She tries the center. It's deflected. Circling again. There is Gertis, loses an edge. 10.5 remaining in this third period. Schreifels inside the blue line, takes the shot, pad save, kick to the corner. Pinching in, Little. Sends it back to the corner, McQuay. Back out in front here, and I mentioned earlier, Jim, hey, you see it a lot of times with the Andover games because they are such a fast team and explosive. Here comes Schreifels. By that midway through the second period, you can kind of tell the endurance of that opposing team starts to fade. I don't know if that, it looks like some of that might be happening here in this third period with Forest Lake. How many teams have the depth that Andover does?
Well, yeah, you're right, and like they're skating two lines right now, but Andover really is only skating two lines. We haven't seen much of that third line, and it's really going to be dependent on the Huskies being able to get get that puck movement and getting Thompson off her spot.
First line's back at it for both of these teams on the face-off, and again a win for Engler in Andover. Olsen working hard behind the net. Engler picks it up. Skates it, nice backhand pass across the way. There to Andrews. Now look at give and go back. Tip, good job just to hold the zone, but tip it in the direction of Mac Jones. Mac Jones cannot complete that pass. Engler, player goes down. Fans here from Forest Lake wanted a trip. Mac Jones skates in, puts the shot on it, a save. Boy, that got through, and a good hard wrister. Holding the zone. What an effort by Andrews. Holds it, continues, now circling. This shot deflects, off-speed, cleanup, no good, turned away, stacked up, and we've got a face-off with 9:19 to play.
Well, Thompson again stays with that puck. And boy, there's some opportunities that are getting created by the Huskies. And a little equipment issue there. Great job. You see right now, Christensen. They get another block shot. Engler right on the doorstep, hammering away. Just couldn't get it past. And Thompson's coming out of her pads, Joe.
You know, it's amazing. Those things have to be worn down pretty well. The captain of this.
Well, there's about a half a pound of rubber on those pads from all the shots they faced from the Huskies.
Holy cow. Here we go. Third line now. Out there right now for Andover. Larson on that face-off. They win the draw, deflect in front. Almost a chance there as Atkinson was sitting on the doorstep, got that tip. Atkinson races to the board, and now a carry-out. Forest Lake tried to bring that puck in, dismantled at that blue line, and now sent in by Thorson. Race to the puck out of nowhere. Coming again that time was Atkinson. Circling back up, sending it to that corner was Alexis Wagner, the freshman. Huskies battle out along the board. There's Iceland Larson, 4 goals on the season for her. Trying to take it back behind, and at that time is Jenny. Disrupted again by Andover, and we are beyond the midway mark of this third period. We're still tied at 1 apiece. Schreifels puts a shot near, but it's pickpocketed and stepped in front that time by Richley. Richley gains the line, nicely poke checked away by Little. Larson continues to get her way in. Now first line back out there. Olsen still with it. Boy, she is skating with conviction and a purpose. Dropping it to the corner. Into the corner now. Olsen again trying to dig it out. Engler continues to thwart at it. Studier trying to battle away and picked up by Engler. In front, Mac Jones had it. Good stick work to get that back on her stick. Carrying it in offside was Andrews. She thought she could get some stick work, get it near the blue line, but she brought it back out.
So, Joe, Hannah Olsen right now is possessed. Like you had mentioned a couple of times, if anyone is going to will the Huskies to victory, it's going to be Hannah Olsen. It'll be off the play of her.
She has just been relentless most of this game here in the third period. On a mission. Forrest Lake picks it up, gains the line, first lane out there right now. We haven't heard much from Slovenia. I really thought she was winding up for the big time shot that time. Slovenitas with the first goal of the game. Shot here by Olsen, kicked rebound. Slovenitas again looking for the puck as she was skating out. Finally has it now on her stick. Huskies trying to defuse that rush. They do. Send it to Engler. Engler on the backhand. Sweeps that across. Just missing on the entry pass to Christensen. Christensen looks behind now. Sets up. Huskies again. Pop it in. Andrews comes in deep. Thorson at that far point to hold the zone. Strampling in, swatting at it, brought down. Thorson tried to stick work around, and still now this time it's going to be a penalty. Gertison, that stick brought down. Kemplin, the senior with 7 goals and 12 assists. We're going to get a look at the power play once again here for Forest Lake.
Well, I tell you what, this was the catalyst to the Husky goal, so we'll see who comes out. Obviously, Engler and Olsen will come back out. Both those two, excellent job on the penalty kill last time for the Huskies.
Here we go. Get that chin strap set. Mouth guard in place. 6:22 to go. In this third period, we're tied 1 apiece. Forest Lake on the extra skater advantage. Schreifels has it in the corner, sends it along the half wall. Hannah Olsen, of course, will not be denied. Gets to that puck first and slaps it back length of the ice. On the hunt, kicking back again. Olsen rather hard into that wall and skates off a little. It just looks like maybe trying to shake something off. So new skater out, picking up loose ice and sending it length of the ice. McQuay. 1:25 left here on the power play. McQuay comes in and tries to put some pressure on Forest Lake, not allow them to leisurely bring it up. Kissel has it now. Kissel 14 goals, 16 assists. Second only to Slovenitas. Huskies there first again. Hops the stick of McQuay off that board. And now Forest Lake tries to carry in. Hannah Christensen disrupts right at the blue line. We'll get a look and see what transpires as the caroms to the corner. Holding the zone at the far point. There's Richley. Richley, top of the faceoff circle, drops it to the corner. Continuing to work it. Looking at a one-timer, but now stepping in front is Christensen. Moving in. Christensen still with it. Short-handed attack. Goes 5-hole. No, stop, save. Closing that 5-hole gap. And Christensen going coast to coast, getting stronger with each stride. Puts the shot on Thompson. Thompson says, not today.
Well, Thompson, the other Thompson, the defenseman Thompson, had fallen at the blue line, and they were trying to get it back to her on the point. She had to hustle to her escapes, and then Christensen, great move, just couldn't finish.
35 seconds left on the power play for Forest Lake. We're knotted at 1 apiece. We're south of 5 minutes to play in the section semifinal. Engler Brings it in. Now she's behind. Kicks it back up. Takes it back to the corner, and there's Thorson. Thorson trying to get control. Players both head to the ice. 10 seconds left on this power play here for Forest Lake. They'll bring it up. Pass unable to connect. We're going to get an ice. And with 3 seconds left, the faceoff will take place. Back into Forest Lake, into the ice. The Rangers not able to really do too much with that power play, but certainly it was a penalty kill scoring opportunity again for Andover.
Yeah, the Andover outshot so far 1-0 on this on the penalty. So penalty kill has been outstanding for both teams.
Both teams at full strength, successful again. Good hustle by Atkinson to get there first, but digging it out along the board is Forest Lake, and they skated up. Slavenidis carries in, drops the pass just inside the blue line, stopped by Mac Jones. Mac Jones on the stick now of Gertis. Gertis weaves her way up, tries to get some space for a shot that rolls off of her stick. Cutting in from the corner. Forest Lake on the breakout. Slavenidis carries in. Tries a toe drag. Disrupted there by Andover, and a backhand by Atkinson deep. Huskies continue to hunt on that puck. Gertis is there as well. Moving it up. Center ice. And a dump and a chase. Goes the way this time by Helverson. Helverson follows the puck to the corner. There's Schreifels as well, picking up the loose puck. Big blast hits traffic from that far point by Andover. They miss just on that outstretched stick for the ice. Atkinson just couldn't quite get a stick on it. And the icing is the call. 3:15 left, Jim, here in this third period. This has been a thriller.
Absolutely, and we'll continue to see a lot of line one with Engler's line and Gertis's line. And Forest Lake will take the timeout.
Lakers take the time. They'll get the face-off in the Andover end of the ice. 46 shots on goal for the Huskies, 6 for Forest Lake. And I would say probably 5 to 7 of those shots on goal have come on a penalty kill for Andover.
They have, and you know, Taylor Thompson has been. Let's take a look at the broadcast schedule coming up. Joe, a lot of basketball.
There will be some hoops. Roseville versus Andover girls basketball on the 10th, followed by Hopkins, Champlain Park girls basketball as well there. On the 11th, the 13th, we're going to have Maple Grove at Anoka, and the 14th, that'll be Maple Grove versus Champlain Park on Valentine's Day here on QCTV. What you're seeing here is, just an epic game that has just been phenomenal to watch. The speed of both these teams and the goaltending by Thompson. She's on her melon. She has played on her head.
But this whole game is the most challenging game the Huskies have been in the section for years. And hats off to the Forest Lake Rangers for their coming in with that mindset of, hey, we can knock off the Giant.
Also featured on this semifinal section matchup is one more win for Melissa Volk, and she's got 250. But I'm sure she's more concerned about getting the win than that number. Off the glass, good job circumventing that off the board by Studier as the Huskies were coming up with a pretty aggressive rush up ice. We're starting to see more and more of what the head coach had mentioned about this Forest Lake team, but now skating in is Englert, having trouble controlling the puck. Tries to tuck the backhand between the post and the pad, and finally we get a whistle. And that speed kept coming. Englert was trying to settle that puck. But the head coach also, in Coach Gaffney, had said, beginning, we got a young, aggressive team. And she says, this is a team that gets better as the game goes on, and you're seeing it here.
Good to see Hannah Olsen back out there, Joe.
It certainly is. She's been a catalyst. She picked up an assist on that shorthanded goal. She and Engler on the game-tying shorthanded goal. Now moving in a snipe. Glove save. Secured there on the shot by Hannah Christensen. Christensen, by the way, in her career, 54 goals, 53 assists. How's that for balance?
That is balance, and another 100-point score. Nice shot right there.
Engler, by the way,
get 108.
Engler, by the way, 58 goals, 60 assists for her career. Moving it up for us, Lake. Good job to hold and put the pressure. Andrews, it's reciprocated back now, and the Huskies now control. Carry in. Christensen drops it there. Engler, toe drag, moves in. Wrister, pad, save, kicked out, rebound. No one there for Andover. Slovenitas certainly is for Forest Lake. She's trying to settle the puck. Over skating, now well behind. Shot to the front, Mac Jones controls. Hops the stick. That time of Christensen, so head to the bench in that first line. Will get a little rest. Poke check. Oh, nice job by Gertis. Comes back in. Her shot in the center. Loose puck. Charging in. Trying to charge in. Crashing in that. Big shot. I don't know if that made the net or not. 90 seconds left. In the slot here. Could not convert. A good pass from the corner there by Thorson. Look here now as Thorson will carry in. Pressure still coming the way here for Andover. In the near corner. Cutting out. Digging it out. McQuay. 1:17 left. Tied 1-1. The winner advances to the section championship. 110 controlled. Gertis tried to get control. McQuay still with it. McQuay trying to sweep it to the corner. I think they're trying to get that top line back out. And here's a chance now. 2-on-1. A backhand pass whistled. Fully offside on Forest Lake with 59 seconds left in this third period. Still tied 1-1.
I tell you what, the Forest Lake ability to clog up the zone is really been the story along with Thompson. They've just done a great job of just frustrating the Huskies.
Huskies have that first line back out there again. Hannah Olsen chips this deep. Race to the puck ensues here, emerging this afternoon. One heck of a hockey matchup between these two squads. Both looking to advance to the section championship. 35 digging it out. Here's Mac Jones. Flutters one up top. Didn't have conviction. It was tipped, but fluttering it and making that glove save again was Thompson.
Well, her next one will be number 50.
That was right there on that glove save. It just hit the click. Unbelievable. Shots on goal anyway, 50.
Yeah.
Trying to hold. Good job, Jones. Over across. Here's a shot by Little. A silent wrister goes to the corner. Back the other way. Some numbers racing in quickly behind Roberts. Trying to get there first. Could not. Icing will be the call. And a faceoff with 17 seconds comes back into the Forest Lake end of the ice.
Well, if it goes to overtime, I believe it's an 8-minute overtime. And they will not resurface. It'll be just like a 3-minute break, I believe, is what they will call.
Table set, getting ready. The draw, so important. Engler in there. Time picked up. The draw picked up by Forest Lake. Forest Lake with 12 seconds. Moves it out. Tried the center ice. Now deflects back to Christensen. She waits for everyone to get onside, and then she'll dump it to the corner. 3 seconds left. 2, and we are going to get some bonus hockey time in this section semifinal. They won't resurface, as you mentioned, Jim. They will go take a little time out and a breather, but we get a chance here during this time to see some of those highlights. Saves by Thompson between the pipes here for Forest Lake as we go to overtime, tied at 1-1. Look here, thus far, a key player, and look at these saves by Taylor Thompson. Now 50 shots on goal for Andover.
You can't go high on her on the blocker side. You can see right here McQuay with a nice job. She tries to go glove side. Save by Thompson on the far outside. The one thing the Rangers have done is done a great job of just clearing out that puck afterwards. Another breakaway save on Little. Christensen with a shot glove save. She has been all over the place and done an excellent job today. Taylor Thompson, would love to see her as a senior in Section 7 if you're an Andover Husky.
Yeah, absolutely. And, hey, it's a sudden death overtime right now. So we'll go 8 minutes. If no one scores at that point, they'll resurface, and we'll come back and play a full period. Tied 1-1. Andover comes in with a mark of 17, 8, and 1. And that quick goal to begin the game by, Slovenievich really kind of put the Huskies on their heels right away.
Yeah, they're averaging 2 shots a period, and I think they only got 1 shot that period. We'll tell you that the winner will take on the winner of the Grand Rapids Greenway Lightning and Elk River Zimmerman. That'll be at 6 o'clock. That's up at in Grand Rapids.
Oh, that is. Hey, we're going to step aside for just a moment, take a minute break. We'll return here for overtime section semifinal action.
Rum River Art Center is your local nonprofit organization located in the Old Milk Factory near downtown Anoka. Our nearly 6,000 square feet of windy and whimsical studio spaces are filled with inspiration. At Rum River Art Center, we embrace individuals of all artistic abilities and focus on the healing aspect of the process over your final product. We pride ourselves in offering classes with a huge variety of mediums at an affordable price. From one-time ceramic wheel throwing classes to multi-week painting courses, from creating at the Art Center to finding us at your local library, we believe art is the catalyst for connecting human beings to each other and themselves. Come visit us or check out our website, rumriverart.com, for more info on classes, galleries, special events, and how you can support the arts in your community.
Play is set, ready to drop the puck. This bonus hockey coming your way on QCTV on a Saturday matinee section semifinal. The Huskies in the white, black trim, moving right to left. Control on the overtime, tied 1-1. Forest Lake, first shot by Mac Jones. And I like that, though. Just put it right on.
Yep.
Let's
get the face off.
Draw that face off. You've got Engler ready to take this draw. Although Kemplin has done a great job, too. Maddie Kemplin taking these face-offs as well for Forest Lake. What a battle. Controlled. Big shot. Richter over the top. A rising wrist there goes to the top of the cage there as Hannah Christensen tried to end it early. Sudden death overtime. Christensen gets to the half wall. Tried to chip it down low. Gets it back again. This time mission more accomplished. They're over skating. Circling out. There is Kemplin. She gets it out to center ice. On the stick of Andrews across the red line, and she'll slip it in along the boards. Pinching it off far side, trying to cut off the path of Forest Lake to get out. That time it was Christensen. Now here comes Olsen. Olsen again works the boards. In the corner, Gertis. Gertis comes in. Olsen with a shot. Boy, that was the slightest, narrowest of angles, but she almost got it, squeezed it by. Beautiful shoulder save.
And even that goes out, I love that play, trying to get it on the far side over to Andrews, who was wide open.
Overtime here, put the puck on goal. Swats that one away. Nicely done to the corner. And Thompson continues to be one hot goalie here, just turning away shots left and right. But always, any coach will save. Overtime, put the shot on net. 6:20 to play in this overtime. Sudden death gets by and gets deep. Engler on the puck hunt. Thorson now to the corner. She's bracketed, now triangulated by Forest Lake in that corner. Coming over to help out is Engler. Still Thorson with it. Controls.
How'd you come away with that puck? She had 3 Rangers around her.
A magician. And now, trifles. Thorson gets to the bench. Olsen on now. Off the half wall.
kicking it back out. Olsen had that pass taken away just before it got to her stick by Halverson, but not able to clear on the doorstep. And a save is made in trying to get that tip was Christensen.
Like you said, Joe, just keep getting those pucks on net. And they were set up for any rebound that Thompson would have with a couple of skaters right in front.
Setting up Maya Engler in her career, 13 game winners in her career. She takes the draw, goes to the corner. Olsen gets that puck first. Huskies doing a great job of controlling possession here. There's a low slider with a lot of traffic in front. There's Olsen, slides it across the low slot. It goes to the far corner. Mac Jones drives it back farther to the corner. Coming over to help out now is Kemplin. They're trying to dig it out in a way. The puck finds its way to the near corner. Poke checked away, no. Brought down, no penalty. Kensabal across the way. Mac Jones finds it now, recircles, sends it. A shot here by Andrews. Save is made. Backhander swatted to the near corner. On the buzz again. Here comes Gertis. Behind the net. She thinks about it. Now she's going to get it to Andrews in the slot here, and that puck goes wide. Under 5 to play. Sudden death overtime. Tied 1-1. This the section semifinal matchup. Forest Lake trying to work their way out of their own end, but the Huskies seem to have an answer each time they try to move it out. This time they'll skate it out. Sending it to the corner, trying to get her stick back on the puck. There was Slovenitas, but now it's with Thorson. Thorson sets it up. Top of the faceoff circle, drops it to the corner. She goes to the front, but that pass was picked off and taken off by Forest Lake. Carry in, blue line, and now into the corner, deep it goes. First there. Again, trying to hunt it down is Jenny. Moves it back. Jenny again, and Little converges on the puck. Swats it off the skate of Forest Lake, and now a skate out here, puts it on the stick and hops there for Thorson. She'll recircle at center ice, just inside the red line, heads to the bench for a quick line change, and right back out there again, that first line for Andover. Puck floats through the neutral zone. Schreifels on the backhand, and she'll find the puck back on her stick. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left here in overtime. Christensen tried to take that puck in deeper, and coming over to help out was Engler. Now pick it up. So Sott trying to dangle. Shot, and that sticked away from the blue by Thompson. Give and go, cross ice, skate in. Here comes Schreifels, the lone goal. So the game winner! The game winner comes with 3:03 left in overtime. Schreifels snipes one. She not only has the shorthanded goal, she just picked up the game winner, and the Huskies advance to the section championship by a score of 2-1.
Wow, what a job. And you see Schreifels, you see the disappointment on the Rangers, and they should be, because they put their heart into this game, and it was an absolute mammoth effort. But Schreifels, clear passing lane, or clear shooting lane, and it just gets past Thompson. Thompson had stopped 55 shots coming into that. That one gets past her.
Head coach for Melissa Volk, her 250th win of her career. I'm sure that's all secondary to her, the Huskies. Well, they run into a Forest Lake team with a lot of juice, a lot of momentum, a lot of youth, a very aggressive team, and they got stronger as this game got longer.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those teams where we're going to see back against the Huskies in the future. I tell you what, they're a fun team to watch.
Taylor Schreifels, her 6th and 7th goal of the season. No two bigger than the one she had today in her career. A shorty that tied it up in that second period. The pass that came in, the entry pass from the opposite side of the ice, cross ice, hit her stick. She took it right in stride, and I'll tell you, that really allowed her to step in to that rising wrister that went top shelf just under the crossbar. And with Thompson, she was near perfection tonight.
See, Coach Volk really giving some good kudos to the Forest Lake coaching staff. I will tell you that, Joe, that the Huskies will be back in action next Thursday at the Heritage Center up in Duluth, as they will go for the championship for Section 7 for a 9th straight time.
What an epic game here on QCTV this afternoon. Wow, what a thriller. A 2-1 win for the Huskies in overtime on a rising wrister by Schreifels in Andover. With this 2-1 win, advanced to the section final. And that was a thriller, start to finish, Jim.
It was an excellently played game by both teams, and nice to see the Huskies back in the championship again this year.
You can see the celebration there in Forest Lake. I got to say, just look distraught, just really shocked with that goal at the end of that game. That happened so quickly. And again, congratulations to Forest Lake on their season. And boy, that was just one heck of a game to call and to bring your way here on QCTV. I'm Joe Rulin, along with Jim Childs. Thanks to the staff, everyone back in the studio, Ryan on the camera, along with everyone else here. It was a thriller. It was an epic win. It is. The Andover Huskies, a 2-1 winner in this section semifinal, advance to the section finals. Congratulations. I'm Joe Rulin, along with Jim Childs. Thanks for joining us. Have yourself a major league day at a minor league price.